Okay. Prabhuji, I can begin? Yes? Okay. Okay, devotees, we'll offer our prayers and we will begin. Can I please request everybody to please be on camera and also recite the verses, recite the prayers along with me, okay? While we're offering our prayers. Everybody, please stay on camera. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं हरि ओं तत्सत्। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनन्तकोटि वैष्णववृन्द की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद श्रील गुरुदेव की जय। Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to the day 4 of Parents Worthy of Worship seminar. I'm really grateful to each and every one of you for joining us tonight, to assemble here tonight, so we can learn something new about worshiping our parents. Okay. So I'll share my screen. Can the host please allow participant screen sharing? Okay. I think I can. Yes. Okay, I hope everybody can see my screen. Yes? Okay, I'm also audible. Everybody can hear me? Okay, perfect. Okay, so devotees, thank you very much for not only joining us today, but we're already halfway through Parents Worthy of Worship's seminar, and I'm really grateful to each and every one of you for joining us tonight and also to show up every day for this. I hope the 3 hours that you have given me over the past 3 days, it has been helpful, and this is the fourth hour. So, like always, I will ask for your blessings and your permission, and so I can do justice to your 1 hour that you have given me, and so we can learn something new together. Okay. So, with your permission, blessings, we'll begin. Okay, so devotees, like always, before we learn anything new, what will we do? We will go through the homework. So, did everyone do their homework? Yes. What was the homework? Anybody remember? It was you have to do one thing that will bring mental peace to your parents. Okay. So, and when we were learning about the homework, we also understood what different things we can do. So Om Prabhuji shared that when you call, care for them, that how was your day, and you have a set of few questions so that makes them feel good. And then of course you can do any physical activity. You can massage their head, you can oil their head, you can massage their feet, you can oil their feet. So many different things that will bring mental peace to your parents, and out of so many you should have done one. Okay. And someone has pointed out, someone yesterday had pointed out that the adults, the bade bacche, they're not showing their homework, they're not participating. So what's up with all of you? Okay, yes, Nandini Mataji. Okay, more. Okay, start raising hands or you will be picked. Okay, so if you have done your homework, okay. Some people are raising their hand. Okay, so kids, so sorry to disappoint you. Today it's the turn for the adults. You've been doing it for the past 3 days. Okay, past 2 days. We'll count it as three. Okay, Om Prabhuji, you can start what you did for your parents.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna everyone. So as I
Hare.
mentioned yesterday, which most of the people know that I stay away from my home. So it was my daily routine of asking my mother that, Mummy, how was your day? After din kaisa tha? And everything else. Ki, was your chanting good? Which new paragraph did you read in Bhagavad Gita? Which new verses did you read? And she was very astonished to know for the first time ki मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था कि विष्णु 3 प्रकार के होते हैं. देर आर 3 विष्णुस, लाइक महाविष्णु, गर्भोदक्षाय विष्णु, क्षीरोदक्षाय विष्णु. So I said yeah, and she was very much thrilled, and she appreciated the efforts of Prabhupada and Bhagavad Gita. So we had a very good discussion for about half an hour. So that was my seva.
Very well. Very well. See that's the power of the devotee. Lord Krishna says that I'm in the conversation of two Vaishnavas, right? Or two or more Vaishnavas. The devotee has the power to turn everything towards Krishna. Amazing, amazing. Okay, Yuvraj Bhaiya.
Hare Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna everyone.
Hare Krishna.
The mental peace to my parent, the thing which will bring mental peace to my parents was when my mom came home yesterday after a lot of work. She goes to parlor. So I asked her, how was your day? I massaged her hair, her head, all stuff. I offered her water and all.
Okay, so how did she feel and how did you feel? That's the
She
that's
felt very good, and I was also feeling very good by serving her water, massaging her head without even telling her. Because every time she
Haribo.
tells me to do that, and I did that yesterday without even telling.
Yes, yes, that's amazing. Give them a surprise. Okay? The duty of we learned today actually. The duty of a child is to bring the mental peace, is to bring the happiness to the mom and dad. Okay? Rajiv Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna devotees, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanasranam.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I helped my dad mentally is as yesterday at night when the lecture was over, he came at 10 p.m. and I asked him everything. What happened? आपने कैसे किया? तो वो मतलब वो कंस्ट्रक्शन लाइन में है ना, तो वो बिल्डिंग बनाते हैं, तो उनका वही था कि अभी इनकम टैक्स जो अभी जितना भी इनकम आया उसको फाइल करना है, ये कैसे करूँ वो कैसे करूँ. सो आई गाइड हिम इन इट, मतलब उनको थोड़ा उसमें हेल्प हुआ, तो वैसे वो थोड़ा शांत हुए. हरे कृष्ण हरि बोल.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Rajiv Prabhuji. Okay, I hope none of your parents they're like they're feeling like what happened to them? What does he want? What does he want from me? I hope not, na?
एग्जैक्टली ब्रो जी, एग्जैक्टली. आपने मुझे कल नहीं पूछा, क्योंकि कल मैंने क्या किया था, परसों जब आपने बोला था ना कि फिजिकली कुछ करो, तो मैं गया
Yes.
और मैंने सीधा मम्मा का पैर दबा दिया. मम्मा भी लोग, ये क्या हुआ तेरे को, क्या कर रहा है तू आज. वो इतना डर गया ना अचानक से. अरे बोल.
Hari bol. Yes, Disha Mataji.
Hare Krishna devotees, Hare Krishna everyone, Hare Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya.
Krishna.
So I don't think it's one day homework, and for me, bringing mental peace to my parent is like not making them angry. And if they are angry on us, doing something or like trying to understand what exactly happened to them, that why they are angry on us. So this is what I think, bringing a like point or bringing a pinch of mental peace to them. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry, devotees. We cannot take anymore. We'll have to continue. The idea of children, how children are supposed to serve the parents, it is degraded so much. So the normal things back in the time, normal things have become like special. That means if they're doing it, it becomes so special, right? So that's amazing that all of you you're taking the advantage of this class, and and then you're able to again bring that culture, that tradition back into the family lives. Okay, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to all of you. Okay, so devotees, before we learn anything new, we will have a recap. So we will have a recap so we can remember, so we can stay in tune, and so we can so we are on the same line, same page, and we are able to continue with a smooth transition. So yesterday's icebreaker was every relationship is based on blank, 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 and blank. Anybody remembers what those four blanks are? Yes, Nandini Mataji.
Love, gratitude, respect, and forgiveness.
Yes, love, gratitude, respect, and forgiveness. So, and also we learned that all these four Okay, all these four should at all times, under all circumstances, until the last breath of our life, it should be there for our parents. Okay, so the love should be there, the gratitude, you should be, you should be loving to your parents, you should be grateful to your parents, you should be forgiving to your parents, and you should be very respectful to your parents. And also, we learned about the letter R from the acronym worship. So, what was R? Respect. So, the letter R was respect. So we learned about so we learned that respect is the key to relationships with our parents especially, and Dhruva Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada exemplify it perfectly. Okay. Okay, wonderful. So we're on the same page now. Everybody knows what we did yesterday. Okay, so we will continue to today's icebreaker. And today's icebreaker is a it's not the same fill in the blanks. I thought we will switch it up a bit. Something you have to go back in the history and you have to think about it. So the icebreaker is, what is one thing that your parents did for you and you did not appreciate it back then, but now you do? So think of something that your parents that might have felt irritating and that might have felt that is so unfair and this is not good for me. And oh my God, they're being so controlling and I hate it. And all of those feelings that like firecrackers going inside. But now when you look back and you see, okay, my parents did a really good job and they did perfectly what they're supposed to do. So I'm going to give you okay, this is a little bit harder. So I'll give you 2 minutes and you can think about it. I'll get back to you in just 2 minutes. Okay. And everybody, please do this because I'm going to be picking people. So it won't be the people that raise their hand. Okay, I'll be picking the people. So you better be doing it. Okay. Okay, many devotees are raising their hand. That's good. Just we have 45 more seconds. Think deep. Think what they could have done for you. There's probably a lot of things. And time. Okay. Pencils down, everybody. Okay, so many devotees have raised their hand. Okay, we'll start from the back this time. Okay. Pragati Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone. So,
Hare
like
Krishna.
one thing my parents did for me, like, but I didn't appreciate back then, is that like they used to tell me to study hard or to do well in school. But as in kid, I used to feel like that they're just too strict, like they're putting restrictions on me, or they're not letting me have my like freedom or something like that. But now I appreciate because like it really helped me to build a strong foundation, and it really helped me to being disciplined. Yeah.
Hare Bol. Yes. Okay, and also devotees, I would like to remind you one thing, that you will be always a kid in front of your mom and dad, right? So, so until you have all the wrinkles on your face, you'll still be a kid of your mom and dad. Okay, so just remember that. Never think that you'll be, oh, I'll be independent one day. Please stop dreaming about that. Okay, Tapte Kanchani.
Hare Krishna. My mom, my mom makes me like she wakes me up at 5 a.m. every day, and I'm just irritated that my mom is waking me up early. So I'm like, Ma, 5 minute de do. So my mom said, no, you have to get up now. So when I get up and when I'm done with my rounds early, when I'm done with my with the arti, and then I go to school on time, I reach school on time, and there are like 5 to 6 minutes left to just sit in school. So then I feel like, oh, if I would wake up even 5 minutes late, then I would not be here at this moment.
Hari bol. Okay, so waking up 5 minutes early makes so much changes according to Krishna Priya. Yes, yes. Whenever your parents tell you to do something, please do it. Okay, because it is for your benefit. Okay. Okay, again, devotees, I am so sorry we cannot take everyone. There will be another activity. So all of you that have raised the hand and have not got an opportunity, I will let you. I'll let you express whatever you need to express during that time. For that activity, not for the icebreaker. Okay, amazing. So all set. We can continue to. We can continue to our acronym worship, and today we are on the fourth letter, which is S, and S is for support. Stand by them in their needs emotionally and physically. Okay, so of course you can think whatever you want, but we will by what you mean by emotionally and physically, but we will we will understand this through two people. Can anybody guess who those two people are? Asvi, Advi. Okay, the one on the right is very easy, but on the left, that's a
Radha
little bit.
Rani.
No.
Huh?
Huh?
Shamba Satyavati. Not
No.
Satyavati. No. This is Shravan Kumar.
Yeah, that's Shravan Kumar.
And Draupadi.
No, but that's a really good. I wanted to use her, but I didn't. I went for someone else.
Oh,
She will come as a secondary example, although. That's a good guess. Okay, okay, enough. Everybody gets one chance for each. तब तक Anjani. Sita, Draupadi Maya, Shravan Kumar.
This is Shravan Kumar, and this is his wife. I don't remember his wife's name.
No, Shravan Kumar did not have a wife, or at least that I don't know of.
Draupadi
No.
Maya.
No, I just said no. Kunti Maharani is also very good guess. Think, support. Someone that went, Raji Prabhuji.
Rukmani Devi Mata Prabhuji.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. I'll narrow it down a lot. Ramayan.
Sita Maya.
Okay. No. Think.
Urmila. Kaushalya Devi.
Who said Urmila?
Urmila.
No, but who said it first? Original person.
It's me, Prabhuji.
It's me is not a good identification. Name, please.
Oh, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My name is Alwala Meghanandana.
Okay, amazing. Yes, Urmila. That is Urmila. I don't know. Whenever I ask who is it, and they say it's me, that does not help. So you always say your name. Yes, that is Urmila, and we will understand why. Okay, amazing. Okay, so often, um, often we feel that our parents, they don't really get us. If you know what I mean by that, so they don't get how you feel. So, just like we want our parents to understand us, they also want us to understand them. Okay. And that is something we will learn later on. We will find what that is. And today's focus, it will be Urmila and Shravan Kumar. They will show how they were really supportive. Okay. So we will see. So we'll start off with Urmila. So when Lakshman, he chose to serve Lord Ram in the forest, go with Lord Ram in the forest, Urmila understood his duty, right? Instead of demanding her rights as a wife, because Sita Maya, she completely went all out. She used all the shastras she knew, and she told why it is important for me to come with you. Okay, and Urmila could have done the same. Why? Because Lakshman was also going. But did Did Urmila do that? No. Instead, she empathized. She said, if I hold my husband back, right, Lord Ram, Lord Ram will die out of sufferation. He will see that his brother is not there. He will although Lord Ram is very tolerant, but he has just too much love for Lakshman, right? Even he doesn't have that. So Urmila, she said, okay, I will stand by. And she could have fought for her rights, but she knew that someone had to say and pick up the responsibility of her three mother-in-laws that were broken. They lost two of their sons that are going to the forest. They lost a daughter-in-law who was also going to the forest. And recently, and they wouldn't know, but their husband was going to die, right? But Urmila stayed back to support them, right? And she did not even fight too much. She knew what is her responsibility and where she is needed the most. So her support is not mentioned too much in the Ramayana, but her support was very silent, but it was deep. So we know as when Lakshman, to stand guard for Lord Ram, he gave up his sleep. We know that story, right? And where did that sleep go? That sleep went to Urmila Devi. And now Urmila Devi, she had her sleep to complete, and now she had Lakshman's sleep to also complete. But you know what she did? She didn't sleep at all. Instead, she just about to fall asleep, and she just stayed awake and she did all her chores and everything, right? So she endured the loneliness for 14 years. So Lakshmana could serve peacefully. So Lakshmana could serve perfectly. And that is what support is, right? You don't have to make a big show out of it that, oh my God, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It should be silent. It should be something that is coming from the heart. And we know what is the intention of our mom and dad and why we want to support that intention. So there is I've even told this yesterday. If the why, if you know what is the why, then the how becomes very easy. So if you know why I should support my parents, the how will become very easy. Oh, Prabhuji, I'm very busy. I'm going to college and then I have my homework. I have to write this essay, blah, blah, blah. If you know that why you want to support the intention, because your parents are worshipable, that's the reason. That's the only reason that should be there. Then the how will become very easy. You will be able to support, right? So, support, it's not just all about me, that, okay, I'm the center of the attraction, I'm the center of the world, everything else revolves around me. No, you're not the main character of the story. Okay, there is a story of 8.6 billion people around the world, and everybody thinks that I am the center of an attraction, right? I am the greatest. And we need to find a person that is set apart from them, right? And that supports their parents. So we have to think what is best for them. Like a leader, he does not just think that what is good for me, right? He thinks what is good for the entire group and what is good for the entire vision of the group. Okay, that is the job of a leader. Okay, so supporting parents, it may mean giving them giving up your personal space, which is just a modern terminology that came out of nowhere. There is no personal space for your mom and dad. So it might be meaning to do that, but it's all for the them to feel good, right? When they're so it's a very funny thing. When we get older, our ego gets very complex. It becomes very different. Okay, we want to show that we are stressed, we have anxiety, we're very anxious, but we don't. We give the hints, but we don't want to tell them. Why? Because we think we're very mature, and we cannot we do not judge our parents on that. We cannot do anything about that. But instead, what we should do, we should pick up those hints, right? Like yesterday's example, your dad comes, he puts the bag in a corner, and then he goes, sits quietly. He does not demand much. But then it must be your initiative that you go and then you massage his shoulders, you massage his head, right? That is your responsibility. That is your job. Okay? So that is Urmila Devi. That is our hero. She is our hero. Okay, and Shravan Kumar, of course, we know Shravan Kumar. He's like the pinnacle of support. We know that Shravan Kumar's, as you can see in the image, actually, right? You can see in the image that Shravan Kumar, what does he do? His blind parents, he would carry them on their shoulder in 2 baskets, right? And he would take them around for the pilgrimage. So the job, we learned this in the daughter session also. My father taught that what's the meaning of putra and put, right? We understand what is the meaning. And our job and our sole job is to liberate them, right? And it should be whatever it takes. We should make the way clear. And our parents are our caretakers, but at one point we will become their caretakers. It's a give and take thing, right? So we have to make their path smooth to Goloka Vrindavan. So our job is to liberate them from this samsara. Okay, so I'll share my screen one more time. Give me a moment. Okay. So I want to introduce something, empathy. I think everybody knows what empathy is. You can see the meaning at the bottom from the Oxford English Dictionary. The ability to understand and share the feelings of another. That is empathy. And we need to be empathetic. Okay, we need to be empathetic. Like I already explained, empathy means not just thinking, what about me? But it's thinking what is best for them, what is best for everybody else. Okay, so we know that like we want our parents to understand us, they also want us to understand them, and that is empathy, right? When we understand, we say, it might sound very whimsical at this point because it has degraded so much. But if you go and you say that, oh, are you okay? Right? You go, nobody will have the courage at this moment. Are you okay? To ask your parents, are you okay? And if you want, I'll give you a side mission. Go ahead and do that. Okay? But before you come tomorrow, go ask, are you okay? Okay? Can I help you in any way? Ask all that. Okay? And then you can understand. And then you will understand what it is like. So Urmila and Shravan Kumar, they show us how the empathy turns into the support. Because to support someone, we first need to be in someone's shoes. We need to see that what is their perspective, what is going on in their head. Then only we can support. Okay, so the parents, they carry many hidden burdens. So it could be work stress, it could be health issues, it could be financial pressure, but they don't always share. Okay, they don't always share. And everybody knows what is the noise cancelling headphones, right? So what they analyze the outside noise and they adjust accordingly, right? So if it's very loud outside, they will make the volume of the music or whatever you're listening to much louder. If it's very quiet, they reduce the sound so you can hear properly. So empathy is kind of like that. So we feel other struggles and respond with care. So we look outside of our body and we understand what is going on, and that's how we control the emotions. Okay, that is how we control the emotions within. Okay, so it's simple. Like I said, it could be helping them in any small chore, something that they might feel grateful for. That, oh, okay, my daughter, my son finally understands. Okay, so it could be something like that, or it could be as simple as if they're screaming at you, just understand why they're screaming at you. It could come from many ways. Everybody is fighting a silent war that we don't know of, right? So instead, just understand, just listen. Okay, just absorb it just once. And instead of arguing, instead of crashing out, and then instead of, oh my God, you're always like this, you're always like this. Okay? Everybody with me? Yes, we can continue. Okay, so this the support, Shravan Kumar, he's the pinnacle of support. He carried them on his shoulder through the forest, through the rivers, through whatever obstacle came. his body was tired, but his heart was full. The only fuel that was there was the love for his parents and knowing that they are worshipable, right? That was his fuel. And because he felt their longing desires as his own, he took it as his own, as his responsibility. He understood that his parents want to go to pilgrimage, and they will not always make it clear to you, right? To ask someone you love to do you a favor, it takes some courage, it takes a lot of trust, actually. So they won't always clarify it to you, but you must understand, as the son or as the daughter, what is their longing, what are they, what do they desire, and you make that your goal, you make that your desire. Okay, so the empathy drives the action. Okay, so when we really feel for others, and so serving them becomes natural. Okay, so we do not always have to pull out the phone and make an Instagram video that, oh, look, I'm feeding this many people and I'm giving them this much money. When we're actually empathetic, serving becomes very natural. You don't have to stage it, you don't have to show that you're empathetic. It comes on the own, right? So Urmila, she showed the humility and empathy together, right? She didn't seek the honor, she didn't see that, oh, I want everybody to know, but instead she deeply cared for her mother-in-law's need, Lakshman's need, the Lord Lord Ram, Sita Maya. She took an account of everyone, and that is why she is such an perfect example. Okay, so I want you to think, I want you to ponder that what struggles that might your parents be facing daily, and then I want you to think what makes them happy, and then I want you to think, what do they need from me as a son or as a daughter? What shall I do? What shall I do to glue them back together? Okay, and not let them be broken down by the stress and so many different things that we might not know of. Okay, so I just want you to think of that, and not only think of that, try to act upon it. And again, this teachings of this seminar, these series of sessions, they're not just for today, they're not just for tomorrow, they're for the lifetime. Okay, because um, they're your parents. First, first thing first, they're your parents. I do not know how to explain, and it sounds very cliche when you say that they put the roof over your head and the clothes over your body and they gave you food to eat. But it's true. It is very, very true. But then we must understand what is their position, and according to that, not just because it's a duty, because you love them, you act upon the empathy, you act upon that you want to be supportive, you act upon that you want to be respectful, and you actually do it. Okay, okay, so I have this activity for all of you. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to think. So I want you to find one moment where it seemed very difficult to obey your parents, but you did, but you obeyed your parents anyways. Okay, I'm going to give you a 1 minute, 2 minutes, sorry, and we'll wait for the answers, and then we can continue. Okay, just think about it. How's it going? We're halfway through. 1 more minute. Sync, okay? Okay, I guess we can start off with the devotees that have raised their hand. Rajiv Prabhuji, you can start off start it off.
Oh, Hare Krishna devotees, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Uh, One thing which my mama told me that exams were going on now. Before 2 months ago, she told me that don't do your mala in the morning. When I woke up, I should not see you doing mala. You should only study. So, but Sapna Mataji told mala should be done in the Brahma Muhurta and not in the afternoon. Just try to do it in the Brahma Muhurta. So my mama woke up at 8 p.m. So I used to woke up at मतलब उनसे भी पहले जग जाता था एंड देन 2 आवर्स माला कंप्लीट करके फिर वो उठने से पहले ही मैं पढ़ाई पे बैठ जाता था तो मतलब ना उनको पता चले और उनकी बात भी हो गई कि मैंने जब वो उठे तब मैंने माला नहीं की तो आई ओबेड इट एनीवे अरे
Hari
थैंक यू सो मच
bol. Very well. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. That was really nice. Really clever of you also. Okay. But again, your parents shouldn't be stopping you. Okay. So they're not really non-devotees. It is our job because we are not practicing sincerely enough. We are not able to, give that pressure to that dormant volcano. Okay. So it is your job to, so your parents, they like, okay, this guy can chant and he can also study and he will pass perfectly. So you have to get that trust. Okay. And I do anything to get it. Okay. Asvi Advi, I am so sorry I have been ignoring you for a long time. We just wanted to see what the others have to say, huh? Because apparently you have been doing it for too long. You're running the show.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama.
Hey.
Prabhuji, when I was sleeping in the morning because I had to go to school, my mother said wake up fast. I didn't wanted to wake up, but I have to wake up for school.
Okay, amazing. Okay, it's like everybody. We have some other Lakshman. He has given us 14 years of sleep. And when someone is trying to wake us up, right? Okay, amazing. But always wake up. Okay, Drishu. Let's see.
When I go to play, I don't want to come back, but my mom said I need to come back, so I need.
Oh, okay.
And even my mom said I don't want to sleep, but my mom makes me to sleep.
Oh, so sweet. Amazing. Okay, so your mom does not allow you to play. Okay, so it's very difficult to obey. Very, very
She
difficult.
does, but I
But
play
you
only a
did it.
little time.
Okay, so it's very difficult to obey, to get out of the playground, right? But you did it anyways. Good job. Really proud of you. Nancy Mataji.
Hare Krishna. It was
Correct.
actually same as Rajiv Prabhuji. At initial days when I started chanting, my mom was like, "You keep chanting every time and not studying." So I was like, "Mama, just give me 1 to 2 months. I'll prove you that I'm studying." And I actually proved her by getting good grades. So she was like, "Yeah, do whatever you want. I don't care until you get good grades."
Very well. Okay, see, this is how you can gain the trust. Okay, just show how powerful this this Hare Krishna Maha mantra is, and how powerful this that is. Maybe it has been very twisted and turned, so it is very hard to gain the trust back. There's so many nonsense. There's so much nonsense going on in the name of bhakti, so it becomes very difficult. But it is our job as the child to tell them that what is this is beneficial for us. Okay, so I'll share my screen once more. I hope everybody can see it. Yes, this is the next slide. Okay, so just in case you were wondering. Okay, so this is from Ramayana Ayodhya Khand 37.8, and this is a conversation between Lord Ram and Sita Maiya. So Lord Ram is telling Sita Maiya, can I please request someone to raise their hand so you can repeat after me? Okay. Oh my God. Wait, okay. I have to think logically. Aswiyat, we get a chance all the time. Mohit Prabhuji, Nisha Mataji are always second. Okay, we'll allow you this time. You need to be faster. Okay, we'll allow you this time. You can repeat after me. We'll go word by word. Some devotees are complaining that it is hard for them to repeat line by line. So we'll go word by word today. Okay? Prabhuji, if you want to repeat, you can repeat. Mataji, if you want to repeat, you can repeat. Okay. So whichever one wants to repeat, you can repeat. Shreyo,
Shreyo,
hi,
vi,
mata,
mata,
pitrabhir,
putrabhir,
dharmam,
dharmam,
samshrutya,
samshrutya,
raghavah,
raghavah,
priyam,
priyam,
atmana,
atmana,
asthaya,
asthaya,
na shakyo,
nasakyo,
tivihatum iti.
divihatum iti.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So I'll read the translation. For a son, it is highest duty to honor the words of his mother and father, even if difficult. It cannot be neglected. Okay, so under all circumstances, and Lord Ram is telling a level, so like the magnitude of your mom waking you up. So at that magnitude, even if it's so difficult, it cannot be neglected. Okay, so for not only for a son. Okay, so to generalize, he has said son. Even in Bhagavad Gita, if you see, it's always written he/his, right? But here it is for everyone. This has been that has this has been put into a perspective for everyone. So for a son, because he's speaking about himself, so for a son it is the highest duty to honor the words of his mother and father, even if it is difficult. It cannot be neglected. So this is showing the magnitude. It is showing how important the words of our elders. So like how Yudhishthir, he took the words of his elders as a bind, like it, how Yashoda Maya ties Damodar, right? So it is basically binding the words of the elder. So if it came out of the elder's mouth, right, what happens? It immediately ties you like a rope, and to cut that rope, you have to do whatever they said. Okay, and again, this is not out of duty. It is because of the love. Because we love our parents, because we worship our parents. That is why we're not going to neglect the words, even if it is difficult. And this is from who? Lord Ram to Srimati Sita Maharani, right? So this is like, so this is not like, Srila Prabhupada very, very often he uses the word conference of crows, right? So this is not the conference of the crows. This is, two swans speaking to each other. So we should learn. We should learn from them. Okay. And another conference of swan is this next verse. It is from the Mahanirvana Tantra, and it is the discussion between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. Okay. It is the another swans conference. Okay, so people just raise their hand and they're unraising their hands. What's going on? Okay, Drishu, you want to repeat? So you can unmute and you can repeat after me.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so you can repeat after me. Trishtayam
Krishnaya
Matari
Matari
Shive
Shiva
Trishte
Trishte
Pitari,
Pitari,
Parvati,
Parvati,
Tava,
Tava,
Pritir,
Pritir,
Bhave Devi,
Bhave Devi,
Parabrahma,
Parabrahma,
Prasiddhati.
Prasiddhati. Hare
Wonderful. Good
Krishna.
job, Drisha. Amazing, amazing. Hare Krishna. So, when the mother is pleased, when the father is pleased, oh Parvati, your love for them pleases the Supreme Brahman. So, we understand that our parents are the representatives of Krishna. So, if you please them, Krishna becomes very pleased. Okay? So, Supreme Brahman, who is Supreme Brahman? He is Krishna. So, there are three ways to understand Supreme Brahman, right? Impersonal Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So, all three of them, they are pleased of whatever we did, right? And that, whatever we did to please our parents, they immediately, the love for your parents, it pleases them. Because why? They are the representatives of Krishna in this world. And once they're seeing that, oh, look, my representative, they're so happy, right? My devotee, they're so happy. Oh my God, this whoever is making them happy, I bless you to do that. I bless you, this happens for you. And then so much blessings from our parents and from the Supreme Personality of Godhead comes. Okay? And it would be foolish. After listening to this word, it would be foolish not to please them. Okay? Okay, so many people they usually label. So whoever try to please their parents, they label them as the people pleaser. That oh look, he's like he's like if you try to please the teacher by working nice, what do they call you? They call you teacher's pet, right? They always come up with this funny name. They call you chamcha, right? But pleasing them, it actually brings a lot of the blessings. And let them say whatever they want to say. Okay, so I want you to guess who is this? Who is this woman in this picture? Can anybody guess? Who is this woman? Think. Nobody knows? Really? Come on, I expected better from all of you. Yes, Asri Advi? Oh, what? What just happened? Um, Mohit Prabhuji.
Hare,
Yes. Hare
uh,
Krishna.
Jagruti,
Who?
Jagruti Haren.
No, not. Definitely not. Okay, nobody. Okay, someone else has resigned. I believe. Who is that? Um, Yuvraj Bhaiya.
Mamta Sindhutai Sapkar.
Yes. Okay. So do any of you know who is Mamta Sindhutai Sapkar? Yes, Asviyadvi. No, nobody knows. Okay, so she's, of course, we can tell she is the daughter of Sindhutai Sapkar, and we will be using her as an example, as a not a real life example, but something more contemporary, right? So so she's, and everybody knows Sindhutai Sapkar, right? I hope. Yes. Social worker. She adopted thousands and thousands of orphans, right? We know her for all that she has done, and amazingly, not too many people know about her actually. uh, so if you make a big deal, so at this point, showing that you love your parents becomes more important than loving your parents. So that means showing that how kind you are, it becomes even more important than being kind. And the people that don't show off, they just stay back in the rat race. They don't take the part of the rat race. So Sindhu Tai Sabkar, so this Mamta, she's the biological daughter of Sindhu Tai Sapkar, right? So from a young age, Mamta was immersed in the world of social service, of course, because of her mother. And she was raised alongside all the hundreds and hundreds of children that her mother adopted. And Sindhutai, Srimati Sindhutai Sapkar, she would always tell her that you are my daughter and you should be like a buddy. So you should be helping me around, right, with the daily operations. So, so she was actively involved in the daily operations of the orphanage. Okay, so her upbringing as a small child, she was intertwined with the mission of nurturing orphaned and abandoned children, and which made social work a part of her life. Okay, so a part of her soul. So she became just like her mother. So she's a very well-educated woman, actually. So so Srimati Mamta Sapkar, she pursued her education in psychology and later obtained a master's degree in social work. Okay, so she used this formal education as a tool. Okay, and in fact, if not too many people know, but she has done a PhD on her mom's life, which is, I did not know which was possible to do PhD on a person's life, but I came across this. So she has done the PhD on her mom's life. Imagine how supportive and imagine how much she loves her mom, right? So so during when Srimati Sindhutai Sapkal was on this earth, in her body, she her daughter, she always helped her, but then even after she left, she took the responsibility of leading the several institutions established by her mother. And not only that, she created 5 more organizations. So of course, the stories I'm telling you, they are extreme, and I don't think it will ever happen to you like this. So just take inspiration. Everything that is going on, it is on a very minute scale, right? It is on a very minute scale. So it is, yes, Asvyadvi, something to say?
PhD means?
Sorry?
PhD means?
PhD basically means you become a, how do I put this in simple terms? You become like the master, you become the god of whatever you're learning. Okay, so you know everything about it. You literally become Einstein on that subject. That's the simplest way I can put it. Okay, so that is PhD. Okay, so this is all of this. It's a very extreme situation, and I don't think it will be ever happening to you. But please take inspiration from whoever I'm mentioning and try to implement it in your own life. Okay, so we will have to skip a slide for today, but we will start with our vow. So, like always, I hope everybody knows what to do, right? Take a screenshot and upload it your um, on your status, and then you can upload it on Instagram, whatever. So I want so I will recite this, and you have to repeat line by line after me. Okay? So everybody, say it as loud as you can. Okay? Get a screwdriver in your head.
In the screen.
Sacred.
Mummy, please mute yourself. Okay. Okay. So you can repeat after me. Okay? So say it as loud as you can. Repeat after me. Okay? In the sacred presence and under the witness of Sri Sri Radha Madhav, our most revered Srila Prabhupada, and all the devotees and Vaishnavas assembled here, I vow to stand by my parents to give them physical and emotional support. Okay, so this is today's day, the 4th vow. Again, please put it on your status to let everybody know that you're on a mission to worship your mom and dad, and this is the process of it. Okay, so just please put it on your status, and please try to accomplish whatever you're saying, you're taking a vow to, So when you're vowing, and under the witness of Sri Sri Radha Madhav, Srila Prabhupada, and all the Vaishnavas here, you've taken a vow. So that means you have to give them the support, the physical and the emotional support in any way. Okay, so today's homework, it looks pretty simple. Okay, so the research is same. What they felt and what you felt. So I want you to do one act of kindness that you can perform to your parents by just being yourself. Okay? So whatever you might be good at, you might be really good at massaging, go massage them. You might be really good at, I don't know, creating a video. You're really good with, you're tech savvy. So you can use it very nicely. You can make a video, you can make a compilation, you can add the hearts, you can add the flowers, you can add the butterflies, you can add a very nice music, and you can make it for your parents. So anything you're good at, by just being yourself, who you are and what you can do, use it in the service of your parents. Okay? Okay, so that is devotional service, right? So whatever ability we have, we use it in the service of Krishna, and that is just devotional is added to it. That is service, the meaning of service, right? And that is how we serve the parents. So this is not for parents; it's also for elders, right? You can't be back answering them. Okay, so just keep a barrier that, okay, these are my elders, we need to respect them. We need to do whatever they said. They might be saying that is something harsh, they might be interrogating us, or they might be doing something that we don't like that is agitating to us. But just keep your calm, keep your cool, and never say anything bad that might hurt them. Okay? Because when we're saying something, uh, okay, wait. Tamal Krishna Goswami did PhD on Life of Prabhupada from Cambridge University. Really, I did not know that. Wow. Okay, amazing. Now I know. Okay, you learn something new every day. So, yes. So, when you say something, you might not realize because you're in that angry mode. You're giving out. You whatever is going on, you might even bring the anger from someone else or the stress from somewhere else, and you just focus it on one person, and that person ends up being someone you love because they will be there and they won't be judging you. So just keep a barrier, right? Just think before you say something, okay? Take a breath. Okay, or drink a glass of water or take a sip of water. Okay, it really helps because it really calms you down and lets you think, while you're not in that fight or flight situation. Okay, so thank you very much, devotees, for joining us tonight. uh, okay, wait, it is someone's birthday actually. Wait, give me a moment. Today is
Hare Krishna. So today is Jagannath Priya Mataji's birthday.
Okay, please raise your hand. Oh, okay, I see you. Tapta. Okay, she's already up. um Quickly. Okay, she has been spotlighted. Tapta, where are you? Okay, she's back. Everybody else also unmute so we can embarrass her further, okay? Come on. Okay, begin, Tapta.
Hare Krishna,
Now,
to you. Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
to
to
you.
you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
to
Hare
you.
Rama,
Rama
Hare
to
Rama,
Hare
you.
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
to
to you. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, to you. Jagatpatya Satya Pasindhudaeva cha
Nam
Sitanam
Pavane
Devo
नमो नमः
Children's Day, Mataji.
जय माता जी प्रणाम
Namaste Mataji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Birthday
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, happy Krishna
Hare
Conscious
Krishna.
Happy birthday Mataji.
Happy Parents Day in advance.
Haribol, thank you. Thank you so much, Chaitanya. Thank you so much, everyone, for wonderful wishes to Jagannath Priya. Wishing you a very happy appearance day, Jagannath Priya Mataji. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, devotees, I believe we can. Okay.
Go ahead, please. Go
Okay. Okay. So I believe we can offer our prayers and we can leave now. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow for day 5 of Parents Worthy of Worship. Okay. So the host, whenever you're ready.
Yes, Prabhuji. So I request all the devotees to please come on camera so that we can offer our praise and log off. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Janam Pavane Vishnu Pyo Namo Namah Shiva Shavrind ki Jai Shri Vajra Devi ki Jai Samast Bhatta ki Jai Samast Bhatta ki Jai
Thank you
Hare
very
Krishna
much. Thank you,
Prabhu Jai
Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna everyone.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
everyone.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, everyone.